We are reading Sri Madhava Mahotsava, written by Srila Jiva Goswamipada. Blissful singing and dancing. It seemed as if the land of Raj had given birth to a variety of instruments, with a mixture of melodious music, singing, and dancing. The peacocks danced and cried in bliss when the instrumental music and singing reached a crescendo resembling the rumbling of clouds. Svargaloka and Martyaloka, assuming the form of umbrellas, returned the sound of each note, echoing throughout the universe. Going to the bathing platform. As the form of the moon faded away, the prominent constellations hid their faces in shame. The sun threw its rays upon the lotus creepers, the sitting place of Lakshmi. Seeing the rays of dawn, everywhere understood that the auspicious moment of Radha's installation had arrived. Taking Kirtida's permission, Purnamasi, who knows the Vedas and is steady in intelligence, eagerly escorts Radha to the Abhishek Mandap, the bathing arena, which was filled with auspicious items. The earth revealed its affection through the ghee. It cried tears of bliss through the honey. It laughed through the yogurt. It offered gifts through the many glittering jewels. It horripilated through the sowed sprouts. It laughed and showed its teeth at attaining such good results through the stalks of the banana trees. It showed its possession of all wealth through the calves and cows being milked by Pitu. Desiring to bathe Radha herself, the earth held a multitude of water pots on her head and offered an asana for her on the platform in the jeweled pavilion. Radha walked on a beautiful path into the arena, which had an asana for an attractive bodice, lines of flowers for garlands, whose chest was the earthen altar decorated with jeweled caskets for breasts. Upon entering the pavilion, which was topped with a shining white canopy, Radha sat on the white silk cushions. She looked like Lakshmi sitting on a lotus in the milk ocean, giving blessings to the whole universe. Radha's ear ornaments were like flowers blooming on a creeper. Her eyes were dancing hummingbirds in the lotus of her face. Her braid was a peacock, and her smile was a white swan. Radha was the embodiment of all the auspicious items one might see before starting a journey. Lotuses, swans, peacocks, hummingbirds, and flowering creepers. Offering her feet to the lotus drawn on the earth, and bowing down as if to the arrogant opponents, Radha moved forward to mount the platform. Her left arm tight and eye twitched, and the assembled persons developed profuse goosebumps. Order of the entrance. The talented musicians leading the procession were followed by a lot of noisy women carrying flowers, puffed rice, and other ingredients in their hands. Then came Purnamasi, the wives of the Brahmanas and other respectable women eager to see the festival. Dancing women, women playing venas and flutes, and others carrying ingredients for the festival followed them. At last came young girls bringing various festival paraphernalia. Brinda and others waiting expectantly at the mandap thought, when will Radha come? Just at that moment a fragrant, cool breeze arose to touch their limbs and relieve their anxiety. As Radha and her Sakis walked on the flowered footpath of Vrindavan to the mandap, a profuse shower of flowers fell from the sky to form a canopy overhead. Radha and her friends proceeded on the flower-covered path, lighted by rows of brilliant key lamps. It seemed that the moon was moving through the Milky Way along with the planets. As Radha walked, she glanced at the places where Krishna had performed different pastimes. At the time, Radha revealed a very astonishing appearance that the gopis had never seen before. While speaking, the Vraja gopis seemed to be singing, "Come, go, bring, receive." Elsewhere, the heavenly damsels muttered, "She is fortunate, she is truly fortunate, she is most fortunate." The demigoddesses appreciate Radha's beauty. On seeing the superb beauty of Radha, some heavenly women became completely ashamed of their own beauty. Others, however, became enchanted and followed Radha. While walking next to the Sakis, they described Radha's splendor. The demigoddesses said, "Just see, the long rays of Radha's beauty color her followers internally as well as externally. And from far off, they attract us so much that they are ordering us to follow her footsteps." Though Lakshmi performed extreme austerities, she could not get the association of Krishna. But Krishna is completely satisfied with Radha, who has a beautiful bodily luster and also desires him. When will we have the good fortune to continually relish the fragrance of Radha's lotus feet? Though the Creator has given the gopis eyelids to feed their vision, they still ceaselessly serve the sweetness of Radha's lotus face. We have no eyelids, but must remain far away. On 2 counts, the Creator is foolish. See, see, if we could not distinguish Radha from other women of equal beauty, we would be able to understand, because of all eyes, like bees, would naturally gravitate towards her. Radha's sweetness. Oh friend, Radha is not a crescent moon in twilight, nor can she be a creeper in sweet pollen. How can we know her? Radha is dressed in the red cloth of the essence of all beauty and affection. If various flowers fall at the lotus feet of Radha, they become infused with the pink hue of the lac dye on her feet. It seems that out of shame the flowers offer their softness to Radha's lotus feet. Though the path is full of flowers, the swarm of bees is falling at Radha's feet. I think that the bees mistake her feet for 2 moving lotuses because of their honey sweet fragrance. As Radha moves along the path, she anoints the sakis with the kumkum of her glance. She ornaments them with her touch and feeds them the nectar of her words. In this way, Radha creates a shower of happiness. The Sakis' engagements. See, friend, Lalita holds a peacock fan and stands on the right side of her Swamini. Radha is casting a distressful crooked glance at Lalita. Vishaka, who in another form is known as Yamuna, walks on Radha's left side. She holds a picture of Hari in her hand. Noticing it, Radha touches the picture. This makes her hair stand on end and her body tremble. Champakalata walks behind Vishaka, carrying a tiny jeweled casket for Krishna. Seeing it, Radha thinks of it as her own heart. When Radha's tilak fades from the perspiration due to remembering Krishna, Chitra is there to restore it. Not only does she draw pictures or tilak on Radha's limbs, but Chitra astounds the hearts of all in the universe. Friend, Tungavidya walks behind Radha, reciting the glories of Krishna. Her eloquent speech reveals her identity as the incarnation of Saraswati. In the front to the right is Indulekha, who offers Radha Tambula during intimate pastimes and listens to confidential topics. Radha is attracted to her face on and heart. Ranga Devi, the incarnation of music, brings the lifeless Veena to life with her songs of Hari as she walks on Radha's left side. Sudevi walks behind Radha. Filled with love of Hari. Her body is non-different from Radha's, and she is knowledgeable of emotions and the mind. Leading the way, Kundalata praises Radha with humorous words. It seems that the gentle smiling and the movement of the Sakhi's eyebrows are drawing Radha forward. Kundalata said, "Look, Radha's loyal and enthusiastic Sakhis move behind, in front, and on the sides of her." Knowing that love always attracts, the Creator has made this arrangement. Headed by Bhanumati, the hundreds of gopis gazing at Radha's face seemed to be spilling nectar from their eyes, as if the goddess of nectar consumption is criticizing them for their indulgence. As the constellations such as Kritika moving in the sky meet the moon, which gives bliss to the Chakora bird, so many beautiful girls, bearing auspicious items in their hands, leave their houses and gather before Radha. Look, friend, it seems that Sakhis, just by their gentle laughing and glancing at the beauty of the gateways, have made 100 moon rays, Chandravali, rise from the edge of the village. O friends of Radha, do not envy the moon. Cover the rays of the sun from the moonlight by the eastern mountains. With your breast, protect the beauty of Radha from the hands of Chandravali. As the pink dawn, brighter than a million flashes of lightning, whiters the moon before the sunrise, the Sakhis preceding Radha and on the path eclipse the beauty of Chandravali with their gorgeous pink garments. With their heads raised skyward and joyful words, the Sakhis seem to respond to our blissful words, saying, "What to speak of the beauty of the lady of our life? Our faces fit the beauty of the moonlight, Chandravali." As female swans sweetly chortle at the edge of the milk ocean and Jambudvip, and move through the edge of the forest and within Braj, a place white with milk and yogurt, Radha astonishes the heart with the distinct jingling sounds from her waist bells. Fear of Krishna. Seeing the moon of Hari with the star clusters of his friends near the Kadamba tree of Udaya mountain, the Sakhis, in great fear of having their honey stolen, surrounded the lotus-eyed Radha to protect her from the attack of the bees, Krishna.